So let's start making the shawl that I showed that is pictured. I'm using a different color. It's called Frosty Green. The most important thing is that you use the hook that the yarn calls for. This one calls for an eye hook. So yes, I have a 4-ply medium worsted weight acrylic yarn, an eye hook, and let's get this shawl started. Scrap paper and pen. Right off the bat, you guys, my project is my yarn calls for a bigger hook. I have a K hook, so the pictured shawl is a larger hook. And so I'm just going to start off with this one, with this color yarn, until I get a few rows and I can switch over to my project. Make sure you have some scrap paper, shawl, shoulder, throw, whatever you want to call it. 4-ply is what I'm using, and hook. The most important part of this pattern is that you can use any yarn, any hook. So the yarn is your choice, just use the hook that it calls for. The very first thing we're going to do is make a slip knot. And this pattern is worked in so your chain 4s. So however long your project is, it has to be numbers of 4, and then a +1. My original project is 196 stitches, chains, +1, so 197. It gives me, it's like 75, 77 inches-ish long. This one I'm just going to do real short, so let's do a 20 +1, so 21, chain 21. This is my pattern, you guys. We're going to single crochet every stitch to the end. Skip the first one, so second stitch to the end. So I will have 20 when I get to the end of this. You will have however many you decide. My project my original project has 196. So I'll meet you when we get to the end. Last single crochet in my chain. There we go. And I have written it down also because my pattern is just on a piece of scrap. So yeah, my original chain, whatever you're going to have. Skip your first stitch, single crochet each stitch to end, equals for me 196 in my original project. This is just a quick workup of the pattern for you. The next row we are going to chain 3, skip 3, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 1 double crochet, all in the same space. So turn, chain 3, it says skip 3. You guys, this is super important. This one is not counted at all. Not counted, because that's the one that our hook is hooked to. 1, 2, 3. In the fourth one, we are going to do, again, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1 double crochet in the same stitch. From here on out, this is going to be considered a cluster. Skip 3. So in the fourth chain, 3 double crochets, or in the fourth stitch, I mean. 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, same stitch. That is our cluster. Don't let your coffee get cold. Skip 3, fourth stitch, 3 double crochets. We're going to repeat this pattern to the end, because I don't know how long you're going to make yours. It works so fast. It's a fast pattern. Okay, so we're going to work this all the way to the end. Repeat to end. You're going to double crochet, 1 double crochet, last stitch. Whoops, we'll come down here below, last stitch. Turn. And then we're going to come to the next row. So again, we're going to repeat it all the way to the end. I'm almost to the end, so let's stay with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three double crochets. 2, 3. Chain 2. Double crochet the same one. Now, you're just going to go to your last stitch and put a double crochet in, because we don't have room to do another cluster. Turn. Now, from here on, it'll be a chain 2. That was our only chain 3. I don't want to confuse you. Chain 2, and then we are going to do our cluster. Chain 2, 1, 2, cluster, first space. There's our first space. 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1 double crochet the same spot. We're going to skip all of that, go to our next space, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 1 double crochet, same spot, and we're going to repeat that all the way to the end. Repeat to end, to last stitch, I mean. In our last stitch is that chain 3. What we're going to do is we're going to go in the middle. So 1, 2, we'll be going in the middle stitch because there's a chain 3 there. 1, 1 into that middle. And we will be putting our last double crochet. But I'll do that with you when we get there. So, on to the next cluster. Skip all that. Go to that chain 2 space and start your cluster. And I will meet you at the end of this row. Okay, I just finished, oops, I almost finished my last cluster. 1 more double crochet. There we go. Because we need that space we need that space. Don't skip that space. I mean, I'm sure if we mess up, we can, you know, just fudge it instead of frogging it. All right, double crochet that center stitch, which is right here for me. That's why that first one had 3. There, now we're at the end. Turn, chain 2, whoops, I need to write that. To last stitch, double crochet center, no, double crochet, chain 2 of chain 3. Does that make sense? Turn. And you guys, we're just we are repeating the row. There we go. That's my pattern. And if you work the ends properly, so we turned it and we worked the ends properly, you don't have to put, oh my gosh, a lot of in, a border at all. So 3 double crochets. Chain 2. 1 double crochet, same space. And we're going to continue the pattern all the way to the end. When we get to the end, after we've done that cluster, we are going to single crochet in the middle of our double crochet. Single crochet in that stitch. And at this point, we could probably just work on my project now. So 3 double crochets, chain 2, double crochet, same space. Now again, this yarn that I'm using required a K-hook. It's the same exact pattern, and this is one where I have the 197 chains, and it's 70 some inches long. Again, skip to the next one, skipping all that, going into the next chain space. And like I said, it works. It's such a fast pattern. It works like you don't even have to think about it or count. Well, I mean, you kind of got to keep track a little bit, but I mean, you could really just binge watch, binge Netflix. That's me. That's me. I forgot. Sorry. And crochet. This is a gift for somebody. It was a special order. Oops, I'm getting all tangled up here. So, yeah, I'd like to finish it by Christmas. Well, it will be finished by Christmas. I'm not sure when. Hopefully this video goes up before Christmas. Oh, yeah, it'll totally be up before Christmas. The person this is for, they'll never see it. And, yeah, so you guys, you can't... so, again, before I continue, I love this pattern. I love how it works up. It's so fast. And again, mine is going to be 75, 77 inches long. So, you guys, I will be back as it gets bigger. Or at the end. You can't go wrong. You just keep going and going and going and complete and repeat the pattern. So, yeah, if you like this type of video, I hope you give my content a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Best of all, I hope you have the best, most of all, I hope you have the best day ever. I'll see you in the next video.